Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review of the film Caligula. I didn't know anything about this film before picking it up and checking it out, and I apologise for the language in this review because I assume I'm going to be probably swearing quite a bit. So this film is directed by softcore porn director Tino Brass. It follows the account of Caligula, played by Malcolm McDowell, in Rome, and his rise to power, and that's pretty much as far as I got with it. I've tried to watch this film 3 times. The first time I watched it, I started to watch it with my mum, which was one of the worst decisions I've ever made in watching films. That kind of went on par with watching Black Swan with my dad. Yeah, if you've seen the film, you know that it's incredibly sexual from the very beginning. Malcolm McDowell's walking around naked. His sister in the film is walking around naked, and they are fucking, and they go to a place to see his grandfather or his father, played by played by Peter O'Toole, who is actually a very good actor. Something about this film, there's a load of really good actors in it. I've no idea how the fuck they got involved with this piece of shit film, but they're in it. Helen Mirren's in it, Peter O'Toole's in it, Malcolm McDowell's in it. I mean, you can kind of say that Malcolm McDowell was, well, he's only done 1 or 2 good films in his whole career, and I'd put A Clockwork Orange as one of the greatest films of all time, and he's really good in it. But he just plays just a little tool in this film. He's an absolute knob. Every time I've seen the film, I haven't got past the halfway mark. Now that is saying something about the film. I saw it on TV, and I'd missed the first half of it, so I didn't watch it. And I informationed it, and it said Caligula with Epic with Malcolm McDowell, and I was like really interested. Spoke to my mum about it. She said she thought she'd heard it was good. So I went out and bought this 2-disc special edition collection from Arrow Films on Blu-ray for £8 and thought that was a good price. Came home, started watching it, turned it off after half an hour because of the random orgies and close-ups of just people jacking off and women jacking she-males off and stuff like that, and it's just fucking horrible. Like, why would that be in a film? I understand if this is meant to be trash cinema, but come on. I don't like trash cinema. I'm not a fan of trash cinema. I saw Pink Flamingos and absolutely hated it. But this kind of takes the fucking cake. This is shit. Oh, God. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting from the front cover, because that does look kind of cool, and the 12-year-old inside myself thought it could be awesome. But I've been incredibly wrong. I mean, I was looking over last night at the special features, and this edition contains uncut version in glorious and explicit HD. This has been advertised as explicit. This film just shit. Like, every time I've got up to one point in the film and I've turned it off because I just don't want to watch it. Malcolm McDowell rises to power and goes to some guy's wedding with his wife, and on the wedding he fucks the wife, who's a virgin, so takes her virginity. Then he makes the guy bend over, and then Malcolm McDowell puts his fist up his ass. How is this a fucking film? And how do people like this shit? This is a terrible film. I'm gonna just get this over and done with. This is a fucking 1 or 0 out of 10. It's a terrible, terrible film. Now, I do like Arrow Cinema, and I've been picking up some of their collections. Like, I've got Lady Snowblood and Battle Royale, and they're both very, very decent films, actually. And I've also picked up their Arrow Academy collection, which has The Bicycle Thieves and Le Diabolique and Cinema Paradiso. So they know what they're doing with good films. But when they put this shit out, I mean, this might have a cult following. And if I'm like trashing and just saying it's a piece of shit and you want to say it's not, you can do so in the comment section. But it's a Roman orgy of sex, violence and depravity. This film's so shit. I can't. I feel bad that this film is in my collection. Like, it shouldn't be there. This sits on my Blu-ray shelf in shame along with Cars 2. But this is worse. This is worse than Cars 2. Alright, that's been my review of Caligula. Don't watch it. It's terrible. It's 156 minutes long. 156 minutes long of Malcolm McDowell acting terribly. And just, like, random lesbian porn scenes. Like, why does it need to be in a film? If you want to make lesbian porn, make it as a porno and sell it as porn and market it as porn. Don't put it in a fucking film. This is not where that belongs. Oh. And it's got a 5.2 on IMDb. That's good for this. This is shit. I mean, this edition comes with a little booklet, and in the booklet it's an interview with Malcolm McDowell. But I haven't read it because I don't give a shit about his role in this film. And Rotten Tomatoes, it's got a 24%, which is pretty terrible. So I'm happy that Rotten Tomatoes is rated that bad. Oh my god, this film is terrible. Please don't watch it at all. And I'm sorry if this review offended you at all. And you know, this film offended me. So yeah, thanks for watching. More film reviews to come in the future. And not all my film reviews are like this. So you know, if you see another one and you want to watch it, then feel free. I tend to respect films a lot more when they're not as bad as this.